MLB main slate Saturday, September 17th. This is the main slate, man. All the games at 7:05 Eastern Standard Time. I got Julio Urias over the Giants. 38.5 hitter fantasy score. They playing in San Francisco. The balls don't fly out the park like that, like they do in other parks. It's just one of the toughest parks. So it's a pitcher's park. Francisco Lindor over 7 hitter fantasy score against the Pittsburgh Pirates. I like the Mets today, man. I'm stacking them on DFS, and I got Pete Alonso over 8. They didn't have Vogel back and Nemo on there, but I'd rather go. They would probably have Vogel back at 5.5, which is very low, but they didn't put him on there, so I'll go with Lindor and Alonso. I know Alonso scared me a lot, but he once swing of the bat, man. I remember he was 0 for 4. They hit a home run in like the 8th or 9th inning. I was worried about it, but Jordan Alvarez, man, he hit 3 home runs yesterday, man. I faded him for Tucker. So I'm like, it's a lefty. They both should do the same. But I didn't know Alvarez hit 3 home runs his first 3 at bats, and he hit a single, I think, too. I don't know what he ended up with, but I just stopped paying attention to that because I know I didn't have Alvarez in there. I knew I was going to lose, so 7.5 hitter fantasy score. But against this pitcher that's on the mound for Oakland, Irvin, he crushing him, man. He batting like 417 against him, man, with some home runs, too, RBIs and everything. So I know it's lefty on lefty, but Alvarez, it don't matter with Alvarez. Julio Reyes over 38.5 pitcher fantasy score. I got Francisco Lindor and Pete Alonso over the hitter fantasy scores for the Mets, and I got Jordan Alvarez over 7.5 hitter fantasy score. If you haven't signed up, use the promo code JDS, J like Johnson, D like David, S like Sports. I'll put it in the description to get 100% deposit match up to $100, $10 minimum. Peace.